So everyone, we're going to start the YouTube so you're all on candid camera now. We're not going to mute you as we're continuing to let people in and bring our community together, but just bear in mind that anything you say or do is visible to the world at large.
But we're gonna chat. We're gonna say hello, good morning. For 4 minutes.
Okay, hold on.
Good morning, Michaela.
I got the top of her head.
Saw that.
Hello. That's us. That's right. We're gonna.
Good morning, Michaela. Shana Tova. Happy New Year and Shabbat Shalom.
Say Shana Tova.
Shabbat Shalom to everyone who just joined us. We are live streaming on YouTube, even as we chat and greet each other with Shabbat Shalom and Shana Tova, a good New Year.
Service will be held at Arlington National Cemetery at a later date.
We'll start in about 5 minutes, so people should get comfortable and turn your
We're going to be moving around this morning. So if you need to reorganize any furniture or relocate, now's a good time. We're doing some Torah yoga this Rosh Hashanah morning.
And I want to encourage everyone to turn your videos on if you want. It's such a delight to be part of a community where we can see each other. It's a no pressure zone. We know it's early in the morning and we're expecting PJs and bedhead.
I almost wore yoga pants because we're doing yoga. But like for the first time in months, no yoga pants.
It's a New Year hog, Rabbi. I understand wanting to separate Shabbat. I have on my Shabbat yoga pants.
God, there are people in suits and ties.
There is.
Oh, Mackenzie's coming in.
Mara, he got so big. He's a toddler.
Yeah, I think he and Joan. Go.
Say hi. Happy New Year, everybody. Hi, Ethan.
Hi, Ethan.
Can you say Shana Tova? No. Okay.
Good morning, Mackenzie. Why do I have a?
I'll deal with it when I mute everyone. Don't worry about it.
It could be my husband, but he's muted.
The birthday boy.
Good morning.
YouTube on too.
No. Well, mine YouTube's not on. Uh-oh.
You're good. You're good.
It's
now.
a new year. No tears.
This is the service we get to run, jump, and play. No crying.
All right, but I can't see anything.
One of my docent friends.
Gail, do you need me to send you a link to turn your camera on?
Oh, thanks, Anne. I'm looking for it.
Here, I'm going to send you a button. It's going to appear on your screen, and you just click it.
Okay, thank you.
Why don't you send a zipper?
And good morning to you, Barry.
A button, huh?
Gail,
Morning, Matt.
I think you might need to navigate back to your Zoom screen. So if you
Navigated. I'm working on it.
if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see a blue button with a little camera, video camera.
Yeah.
Click on that and see if it brings back up your Zoom screen.
Okay. I'm working on it.
Sorry, Gail. Call me if you need me. Do you know the number?
Yeah, I might just log back in. I think I just hit too many.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, look, the Kiermans are on.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi,
Good morning,
Gail.
Brands.
Good morning.
Yeah. No, good morning.
Morning, Lauren, do you need a link to turn your camera on?
Say.
Is this the part where we schmooze before we sit down?
Yes.
Yes.
this is the part where
Barry,
we-
you know it very well.
Hi, Barry.
He's got our routine down.
schmooze for about another 37 seconds.
Okay.
This is good. 37 is good.
It's a good number.
No, but do you want to stand on the side and I'll go? No, I'm not the side.
Okay.
How much time do we have? Can I go get my phone real quick?
Say hi. Good morning.
Good
Hi,
morning,
Cons.
Cons. Hey.
All right, let's see who was wearing what they wore last year.
And who wore it better?
Wow.
So Ann, what's the word from Israel?
Great. She really is. I know that she saw Itamar because he dropped off all the stuff that she had to have. But
Oh, okay.
Oh,
is
all
good.
right. Oh, you know more than we do then.
That's all I got. Shana Tova and Happy New Year, Shabbat Shalom. We've muted everyone so that we can start our service. Rabbi will ask you to unmute at various points. And even though you're muted, we want you to sing really loud at home. It helps us all get in the Shabbat and Rosh Hashanah spirit.
We're going to start with a song about a feeling we want to have at this happy occasion, this time of the year. And we're so grateful to have Avi Wisnia with us this morning.
Boker Tov. Hello, good morning, everybody. Chag Sameach. I hope that even though you are muted at home, that we can all sing together as one. How happy we are to be all together, close to each other like sisters and brothers. How happy we are to be all together. Let's sing a togetherness song. Yes, let's sing a togetherness song. And we sing together in Hebrew. Hine ma tov u'manayim u'manayim u'manayim. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. How happy we are to be all together, close to each other like sisters and brothers. How happy we are to be all together. Let's sing a togetherness song. Yes, let's sing a togetherness song. Hine ma tov u'manayim u'manayim u'manayim. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad.
Thank you, Avi. My name is Adina Blum. I'm the rabbi of Congregation Beth Chaim, and it is my pleasure to see you at this new year. Let's talk about Rosh Hashanah for just a second, the name of this holiday. Can anyone point to the part of their body that is their Rosh? Can anybody show up? I see a couple people. Show me your Rosh. All right. So the word Rosh means head, and Shana means year. So the name of this holiday is Head of the Year, and meaning that your head goes first. And so we are heading into this brand new year. And can anybody tell me, if you want to raise your hand, what Hebrew year are we in? What is this year? And I'll give you a hint. It's on the screen. We're celebrating. Do you see any takers? You can unmute yourself if you like. Oh, I saw one hand. I lost it. Up, Stacy, unmute yourself and tell us, what year are we celebrating today?
5781.
5781, which is a little different than the year we usually use, 2020. And that is because the Jewish calendar counts from the birthday of the world, according to the Torah. So this is the Torah's accounting of the world and the creation story that we will be reading together tomorrow for our second day service. But because we're celebrating the birthday of the world today, we got to sing the birthday song.
Happy birthday to Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear world. Happy birthday to you. And if you know it in Hebrew, we sing the words Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach.
All right, friends, we have some blessings that are special for the morning time, because when we get up in the morning, we usually stretch, we get ready for the day, we may notice what's stiff or what's moving more freely. And so we want to do a little bit of Torah yoga this Rosh Hashanah morning. So I'm going to need your help both with the Hebrew, but also with the movement. So this is how it's going to go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who removes sleep from the eyes and slumber from the eyelids. So let's rub that sleep out of our eyes, because that'll help us to see this beautiful world in front of us. So, we talk a lot in our house about, eye crusties and, make sure that your face is nice and clean for the day, that we can really see the beautiful blessings before us, which ties beautifully into our next blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who opens the eyes of the blind. And we're going to practice by closing our eyes as tightly as we can and then open them. So we're doing some eye exercises. Close really tightly and open. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who frees the captive. So we're going to start this stretching by giving ourselves a nice big hug and then letting go. So a nice tight squeeze. Ooh, that's really good for the shoulders. And we let go. And you can do that as many times as you need. If you need a little shoulder roll. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who lifts up the fallen. All right, so now we're going to, on purpose, fall. So we're going to stand up straight, touch our toes, and scoop our hands up to touch the sky. Oh yeah, that feels good. Try to touch your ceiling. And after a nice good stretch, touch your toes again. And another nice sweep up. All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches the earth over the waters. All right, so you're going to have your legs nice and wide, stretching over those waters. Airplane arms out. Rotate to the left. Our airplane arms out. Rotate to the right. And you can keep that going as we turn to our next blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens our steps. So we want some knee action. Go as high as is comfortable for you. We're going to march in place and try to get that knee up. Sometimes easier said than done. But we are stretching out those legs. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives strength to the weary. So we want to show our strength. Can I see your strength? Really flex those biceps. Oh yeah, nice, Avi. Nice. All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me free. So for our last blessing for this morning, you can do any yoga move you like. Any move you like. I know we're big fans in this house of the tree pose. You can do the warrior pose, triangle pose, whatever makes you happy. You are free to move your body in any which way. And as we continue with our prayers this morning, may we continue to use our bodies to the fullest. Now I need everyone to close their eyes, this time more gently than before, and open their ears as we sing our prayer for listening.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
All right, we can stop sharing the screen for a moment. If you want to snuggle up with someone that you love, it's time for a story. All righty, this way we can see more of each other. Once upon a time, a Jewish peasant girl came to the big town to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. She didn't know how to pray. She could not even read the letter Aleph. She only saw that everyone was traveling to the synagogues to participate in the holy prayers. She thought, if everybody's going to town, I must go too. The young woman arrived at the town synagogue with her parents and watched the congregants crying and singing together, swaying to and fro. She turned to her mother and asked, "Mother, what is this all about?" Her mother turned to her and said, "The Holy One of Blessing sits enthroned in the heavens, and we pray all year long to God. We especially pray during the holiday of Rosh Hashanah, when the whole world is being judged and each person is being judged for the rest of the year." The daughter responded, "Mother, what am I to do since I do not know how to pray?" Her mother quickly said to her condescendingly, "All you have to do is be quiet and listen to the other Jews praying. That's enough for you." "But mother, if I don't know what these people are saying, how is that going to affect God's decision? How is being silent going to help me?" Her mother became unnerved and blurted out, "Listen, you should be quiet so no one will know you're an ignorant peasant." The daughter stood still for a couple of minutes as her parents and the rest of the congregation continued praying. And then the young girl stood up and spoke loudly. "I'm going to pray to God in the way I know best. I will whistle to God as I whistle to my flock of sheep." She began whistling the sweet call that most shepherds know. Her mother was enraged. The girl continued whistling with all her might, not caring what other people thought. Those around the girl were very annoyed and wanted to quiet her whistling, but the rabbi of the synagogue stopped them. He explained that this girl's sincere and simple prayer reached higher spiritual levels than any of the prayers that they offered. Before, all the heavenly gates were shut, but now, because of this pure whistling of the heart, all the gates burst open. The prayers of Israel were finally heard. That Rosh Hashanah. And so we have many friends with us this morning, some of whom know how we may tend to pray in the sanctuary with our big, heavy prayer books, and others who may not yet know or may just be learning. And so whatever is in your heart, I'm asking you to share that with us, Rosh Hashanah. Pray in any way you can, whether it's to move your body, whether it's to whistle, whether it's to hum along. And for some of us, it may just mean sitting and listening. But it's the being together and the seeking of giving voice to what is in our heart that is most important. And so now we'll continue with a few Rosh Hashanah songs.
Dip the apple in the honey, make a blessing loud and clear. Shana Tova Umetuka. Have a happy, sweet new year. Dip the apple in the honey, make a blessing loud and clear. Shana Tova Umetuka. Have a happy, sweet new year. And before we blow the shofar all together, we get to practice. So if you want to take out your invisible shofars and hold it up. I see Rabbi has a real one there. And whether you do or not, you can practice the sound of the shofar. It goes like this. The shofar in the shul goes toot, 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 toot. The shofar in the shul goes toot, toot, toot. On a Rosh Hashanah morning, the shofar in the shul goes toot, 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 toot. The shofar in the shul goes toot, toot, toot. On a Rosh Hashanah morning. And now we get to sing one of our favorite songs. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. So we're gonna review all the sounds a shofar makes. I'll say them first and you can sing them after me. Are you ready? First we do the long one. Tekiah. Try it at home. Tekiah. Shivarim. 3. Shivarim. Shivarim. Teruah. Teruah. And let's all do this one together, the big one. Big breath. Tekiah Gedol. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Cha-cha-cha.
Raise your hand if you look forward to hearing the shofar blast every single Rosh Hashanah. I remember being a young girl sitting in the sanctuary, waiting and waiting and waiting throughout the whole service just to hear this really powerful sound come out of this incredible instrument. And so now we're going to say the blessings together for the hearing of the shofar, and then I hope to do justice the sound of our tradition. So please read with me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lishmoa kol shofar. And our next blessing, because it may be for some of us the first time we've heard the shofar blast in 5781, Avi will lead us in Shehechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Big amen.
Now Avi's going to call and I will respond. Next screen, please.
Tekiah, Shivarim, Teruah, Tekiah Gedolah.
And now on that note, we'll get together with our loved ones if we are together with them in the same physical space. This is one of those other snuggle up moments, if you can, as we share in this family blessing.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. May God bless you with good and keep you safe. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God be with you and be kind to you. Yisha Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom shalom. May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace.
It is now my pleasure to invite Todd Wachtel from our board of directors to share a few announcements with us.
Good morning. On behalf of the board of the directors of Congregation Beth Chaim, thank you for joining us today for our Rosh Hashanah pre-readers family service. We hope you stay with us for the Rosh Hashanah morning service at 10 a.m. At 11:30 a.m., we will begin our Rosh Hashanah Torah service. Then at 3 p.m., we will head over to Mercer County Park for Tashlich. Please bring your birdseed packets if you already received your High Holy Day gift bag, or you can pick up your gift bag at the park. There will be no religious school on Sunday morning in observance of Rosh Hashanah. At 10 a.m., there will be a second day Rosh Hashanah service. At 2 p.m., we'll blow the shofar in the Beth Chaim parking lot. Then at 4 p.m., there will be a shofar blowing at the Monroe Senior Center parking lot. We hope to see you at our services this weekend. Our 10 days of learning during the Days of Awe begins Monday, September 21st at 7 p.m. Next Sunday and Monday, we will observe Yom Kippur. Visit our website, bethchaim.org, for more details about the upcoming events and to contribute to our High Holy Day appeal. We'd like to wish you and yours a very healthy and happy New Year. Lashana Tova.
Thank you, Todd. We'll now close out our service with words for a good and sweet new year. And of course, this year, especially a year of health and of healing. Thank you all for joining us this morning. We hope to see you again in just a few minutes, but let's sign out with words for a good year.
Lishana tova tikatevu, Lishana tova tikatevu, tikatevu, tichatemu. Lishana tova tikatevu, Lishana tova tikatevu, tikatevu.
Be safe, everyone, and see you soon.
Shana Tova.
Happy New Year.
Shana Tova, thank you for joining us for our
Shana Tova.
pre-reader service. If you're on for our 10 o'clock, just hang on. We'll be hanging out here and chatting and wish each other Shana Tova. If you just wanted to join us for the pre-reader service, there is no pressure and no judgment. Please feel free to tune in anytime during the day.
Hi, Ann.
Hi, Arlene, I saw you got on. I was so excited.
My Tiffany, my daughter-in-law, helped me.
That's great. I was ready to call you and just make it happen.
Oh, I knew it would happen.
Arlene, you don't have your camera on. Do you want me to send you a button for that?
Let me find it.
I can send a link. I'm going to send it.
Wait, I just did it.
Yes, you did.